Hey guys, what's up? This is Ben Golliver for SB Nation. I'm here with Paul Flannery. We're in San Antonio where the Spurs just blew the Heat out 113 to 77. It was such a blowout. On the way back from the arena to the hotel, we saw children, not babies, children wearing diapers, sharpied mustaches on their face, standing on top of trucks, dancing while the trucks were moving to celebrate this victory. I'm pretty sure there's 14 or 15 things wrong with that sentence. But the part that was right for them was that it was a blowout victory. I mean, they just absolutely killed them, and it was the Spurs role players, right? I mean, guys like Neal, Danny Green stepping up huge.
Yeah, at party night in San Antonio, downtown's kind of a mob scene. You would have thought they won the championship tonight.
They got to have a championship.
They got to have a championship.
2 wins.
But for Gary Neal, for Danny Green, this was their championship. This was their moment to shine. These are guys. Danny Green got cut twice by the Spurs. He got cut by the Cleveland Cavaliers when the Cleveland Cavaliers were terrible.
Yeah.
He played in 28 games, maybe 20 minutes before coming to San Antonio and becoming this ultimate role player and a good all-around player. Gary Neal bounced around Europe for a while, went to a couple different colleges. I don't know what it is about the Spurs. I don't know what it is about Pop. I don't know what it is about their system. I don't know what it is about it. Whatever they do, they figure out a way to get these guys to play. There are 100 guys right now, and you know this, in Europe and the D-League who are sitting there going, if I had the chance, these two guys got the chance and they made the best of it. But one guy who has had all the chances in the world, and Ben, he's not delivering. LeBron, what's going on?
It was bizarre. One thing quickly on Danny Green. I should point out, I think last game I said he wasn't going to hit 5 threes again, right?
You're right.
I nailed that. Because he only hit 7.
He only hit 7.
So, yeah,
right. Good call.
Got to pat myself on the back for that call. But yeah, LeBron is a big question mark. And I think every time we come out of one of these finals games, it's always, you got to give the credit to the other team, right? It's their defense who stopped them. And I do think we got to give Greg Popovich some credit here. I think he's playing a little mind game with LeBron. I think he's realizing if LeBron's able to drive and kick and get their shooters going, create looks with his ability to get to the basket for guys like Chris Bosh in the mid-range or Dwayne Wade on the weak side, that the power of Miami's overall attack is going to overwhelm San Antonio. So what I think he's telling LeBron is, hey, we're going to take away all that drive and kick stuff. We're not going to give open looks to the Mike Moores of the world, Ray Allen's of the world, Chris Bosh. We're not going to let those guys get going. We're going to actually give you a cushion on a lot of possessions, sometimes 2-3 steps back. You're either going to have to hit that long 2 or you're going to have to take the 3. LeBron didn't seem to really realize what they were doing, or he didn't seem comfortable with how they were playing him. He shot 1 for 5 from deep. Just didn't hit any of his jumpers. Didn't look like he was totally locked into the game. Looked like he got mind gamed a little bit. He got Popovich a little bit tonight, and I think that was a huge problem with them offensively. Now, at the same time, Miami's going to put it all in their defense, and their defense was pretty bad. They didn't rotate very well. They let guys get to the basket. That opened up all the three-point shooting that you were talking about. It was really just all downhill from there. And I think if you're going into Game 4, if you're Miami, what do you think you need to do to kind of put Game 3 behind you and go forward into Game 4?
I think this is one, in a way, you burn the film.
Yeah.
But you're right. LeBron got Rondo tonight.
Yeah.
He got the Rondo defense.
Yeah, he sure did.
And he looked like he had never seen it before. He's played the Rondo defense. And he looked like he'd never seen it. And Wade, too. I mean, early in the game, Danny Green, he was giving him 10, 15 feet. Yeah. He'd say, please, Dwayne Wade, please take a jump shot. And they didn't want any part of it.
How crazy and counterintuitive is it that if the best player in the world is the one that you're not guarding closely? He's the guy you're not going to quote-unquote make it work. You're just going to say, hey, go ahead and have fun with it. Probably nobody's played LeBron like that since he sort of rejiggered his jump shot. So it's been years since you've seen anybody give him that kind of cushion. And even then, I mean, I don't think people have given him that much space. Maybe they played off and said, go ahead and take the 3. They're not giving him 10 feet like they were giving him tonight over and over again. I mean, it wasn't, even in situations where they got switched, splitters on them. They don't rush over and try to switch back. They don't try to send a second guy at him. They just say, go ahead. See what you can do. And LeBron just wasn't quite there. I didn't think mentally. He didn't really seem to seize the moment, realize what was happening around him, and they got stopped. And the big question I think that we have going into Game 4 is Tony Parker, right?
Tony Parker. I mean, so Tony Parker has a hamstring issue. They're going to test it out tomorrow. He said he's not sure he can play in Game 4, which is stunning to me. I mean, 9 times out of 10, when you've got 48 hours before the next game, you go, yeah, I'll play. He says he's not sure. That's a huge, huge problem. And Tony Parker really wasn't a factor even when he was playing tonight. Yeah. But I honestly, I mean, and you sit here and you watch I'm doing the math, 36-point game, and you say, I don't know how they could win without Tony Parker. Well, they sure did it tonight. But, Ben, I don't think they could win 2 more games without a healthy Tony Parker.
They're going to need him. I thought his game was a little bit better maybe than his Game 2 at Miami, which I thought he was one of his worst games he's played probably all season long. But they did it with the extra pass, didn't they? I mean,
Yeah.
setting up those three-point shooters and those roll guys, it's all about making that extra pass around the perimeter. If you have a good shot, don't settle, get a great shot. And they did that over and over again, just picked Miami's defense to death. All right, now we're headed into Game 4 on Thursday. Question marks around Tony Parker, giant question marks around LeBron James. We're all just living in Danny Green's world at this point. That's a good place to be. We're going to probably try to go find some diaper children to party with. Signing off here. The Spurs are up 2-1 in the 2013 NBA Finals. This is SBNation.com. Be sure to subscribe to SB Nation on YouTube.